Today, I'm super excited to be sharing this video with you guys because we're gonna be talking about the relationship between Simone and Nina on the show called Star. This show actually has 3 seasons available and it's available to watch on Fox, and it was actually released in 2016. I know it's a kind of an old couple, but I still wanted to talk about their relationship because I realized that I haven't done a video regarding their situationship on the show. Just in case any of you would like to go and watch it, go support it. I will definitely recommend you to do so. But before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who likes, who comments, who shares, and who subscribes to the channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support you guys been showing me, so thank you so much once again. And I would also like to know, if you guys have watched the show, please let me know down below in the comments what would you personally rate the show and the relationship as well. Even though it was like a quick situation that happened between them, but I still feel like the relationship had a lot of potential. Even though things ended the way it ended, I'm really good to know that both of them had feelings for one another and were willing to take it to the next level, even though things didn't work out for them. But let's get right into this and talk about the relationship between Simone and Nina. So basically, the show is about 3 women facing, various difficulties in life, going through, trying to build a very successful career in a group, in Atlanta. Simone and Nina actually met on season 3. So if you guys want to get straight into their relationship, I will definitely recommend you to start watching the show from season 3. Simone is going through a difficult moment with her husband because Simone's husband got deported to the DR. So Simone, she went to the DR to go spend some time with her husband, to be there and live with him and support him through this moment. But Simone felt like she needed to go back to the States and rebuild her career and focus on herself. So that's what she exactly did. She moved back to Atlanta to focus on her career and to see if she can help her husband being in the US, and that's exactly what she did. And Simone is also dealing with a lot of family issues with her sister. She and her sister Star isn't seeing eye to eye on certain things, so she also wanted to see, how to rebuild her relationship with her sister, even though it was very difficult. And while by the time Simone, arrived to Atlanta, she actually realized that she wants to be divorced from her husband. She didn't feel like she feel like she's very young and there's still a lot that she needs to discover about herself. So she was kind of distancing herself from her husband. And she also had a conversation with her husband where she told him that she wants to get a divorce. She needs to explore and be out there and learn more about herself. And where does Nina come into the picture? So Nina and her husband is in an open relationship. Nina is in charge of the musical department, and the label which Simone is signed to, so they kind of work together, a co-working relationship. Nina and Simone met at a club where they both were going through a certain situation with the husband, so they were like, okay, they tripping, let's just go out and have fun. So that's how they actually met. They had an immediate connection from the moment they met. They got along super fast, fast, and they built a very good connection. It was a very complicated situation. They like each other a lot, but the marriages and the business of everything kind of got in the way of them developing something more. As the season progresses, Simone gets the part in a movie, in a movie role that Nina is producing. So that's how they actually created a very stronger bond, because now they're gonna spend a lot of time together. They're working on this project together, and also, Nina is kind of helping Simone in this direction, with her acting, because Simone also she has difficulties in reading. So Nina was like, hey, I got you, you don't have to worry regarding the movie role. I will guide you on how to do this, because you are the perfect person for this role. So that's how they actually created a very stronger bond. They developed a very good friendship that, Simone was always there when Nina needed her, and Nina was always there when Simone needed her, until Simone told Nina that she likes her during a certain event that happened, on the movie set. After the movie set, Nina was like, going there and congratulating Simone, you did very good. And then Simone was like, hey, you told me that and that, but I really like you. So, but nothing after that happened. Simone just told Nina how she felt, but things didn't go well, because Simone's husband came back in the picture unexpectedly short after. Simone confessed her feelings to Nina. Nina helped Simone, husband get out of a kidnapping situation, and actually help her husband and Simone and Simone. So that was something very good to see as well. After that event, Nina, actually confessed her feelings to Simone, but Simone was not in the headspace to have that conversation because her husband just returned from the DR. Now he's an illegal immigrant again. Now you are the person who helped me, get out of this situation to help my husband. And now at the same event, you're telling me that you have feelings for me and you want us to take things to the next level. And it's kind of bad timing. I just feel like it was very, very bad timing for them, and it made things very complicated at that moment. So after that event, Simone reconnected with her husband. Nina left her husband because of gambling situations and issues, because her husband was starting to have all of this money issues, loaning money. And also now, being that Simone has decided to rekindle her relationship with her husband and work on that relationship, Nina was kind of let of heartbroken, because she really wanted to be with Simone, and then having to deal with everything that her husband is doing. So she was like, I just need a timeout. I need to refresh. I need to restart, because Simone is not gonna leave her husband for me. My husband is tripping. He's doing too much. I need out. So that's exactly what Nina did. Nina, she left her husband. She said goodbye to Simone and she left. She went out of the picture. I don't know where exactly did she go. If she went to another state, if she went back to her country, we don't know. Simone rebuilt her marriage and she started to help her husband with his immigration process and situation as well. Nina moved out of Atlanta. She needs to get away and get a fresh start, and I definitely agree with that. They don't end up together, but definitely kept love and respect for each other. Even in a distance, Nina still supported Simone to the max, because when Simone had this big event, Nina still reached out to her, sent her flowers and told her like, you deserve the best and goodbye. She still knew what Simone was up to, even though she wasn't in the picture. She still showed her love and support, and that was very good. But Simone actually hid that part from her husband, because her husband actually caught, Nina and Simone kissing, and then that's where, Simone actually made her choice on being with her husband and not pursuing anything with Nina. And basically Simone told her husband that she needed to go out and experience new things, but she realized that she wants to be with her husband. And I definitely understand why Nina was heartbroken, and I definitely understand why Nina should have left, and why she did the right thing. Even though the two ladies, they don't end up together, they still have a very good connection, especially friendship, because they have a lot in common. They come from the same background, they are fighters, they want to be successful, they are very career orientated, and they kind of balance very, very well of one another. So there was something very interesting to see on the show. They don't have a happy ending, but I understand why they didn't have a happy ending. I feel like it would have been a very good situation for both of them, But yes, guys, that's basically the relationship between Simone and Nina on the show. If you guys want the full details, or on what happened with their situation, I will definitely recommend you to go watch the show Stars. You guys won't regret it, because I definitely didn't regret watching it. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for all the love and all the support, and goodbye.